Imagine standing on Earth, looking up into the night sky. Among billions of stars, one question has fascinated astronomers forever. What is the biggest star in the entire universe? Not brightest, not hottest, but biggest. A star so enormous, if placed in our solar system, it could swallow Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, Earth, and even the orbit of Neptune. Today we explore the giant king of stars, UY Scuti, one of the largest known stars ever discovered. But is it truly the biggest? Could there be stars even larger? And how can something this gigantic even exist? This is the story of cosmic monsters. Chapter 1. What is a star? Before understanding giant stars, we must know what stars are. A star is a giant glowing sphere of hot gas, mostly hydrogen and helium. Inside every star, gravity pulls inward, nuclear fusion pushes outward. Balance creates stability. Our sun is a medium-sized star. The sun's diameter, 1.39 million kilometers. That sounds huge, but compared to giant stars, the sun is tiny. Now it is time to meet one of the most astonishing stars ever discovered, UY Scuti, a cosmic giant so enormous that it challenges human imagination. This is not just a big star, this is a stellar monster. Where is UY Scuti located? UY Scuti lies in the constellation Scutum. Scutum is a small constellation in the Milky Way galaxy. UY Scuti is located approximately 5,900 to 9,500 light-years from Earth. The exact distance is still debated because measurements keep improving. That means the light reaching us today left UY Scuti thousands of years ago. We are seeing its ancient past. The discovery of UY Scuti. UY Scuti was first catalogued in 1860. German astronomers discovered it while mapping stars in the sky. Later they noticed something unusual. Its brightness changed over time. That made scientists realize UY Scuti is a variable star. What type of star is it? UY Scuti is classified as red supergiant, red hypergiant. These are among the largest and rarest stars in existence. Red hypergiants are extremely massive, near the end of life, unstable and violent. They are dying giants. Or how big is UY Scuti? Older famous estimates gave UY Scuti a radius of about 1,700 times the Sun's radius. Newer Gaia-based measurements suggest it may be smaller, around 900 solar radii. Even at the lower estimate, it is still one of the largest stars ever known. Imagine placing UY Scuti at center of our solar system. Its surface would extend beyond Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Older, larger estimates push it near Jupiter's orbit. That means Earth would be completely swallowed inside the star. Its diameter is staggering. Estimated diameter, more than 2 billion kilometers. To compare, Sun diameter 1.39 million kilometers, UY Scuti is vastly larger than our Sun. Using larger historical size estimates, nearly 5 billion suns could fit inside UY Scuti. Even revised estimates still make it unimaginably gigantic. Here's the strange part. Despite its size, UY Scuti is not extremely dense. Its outer layers are spread thin like expanded gas. Think of it like a giant balloon, huge in size but mostly diffuse material. Temperature of UY Scuti surface temperature around 3,500 Kelvin. That is cooler than our Sun, which is about 5,500 Kelvin. That cooler temperature gives it its red color. Now does it pulse? UY Scuti is unstable. It expands and contracts rhythmically. Its brightness rises and falls over time. This happens because its outer layers are trembling as the star nears death. Even though it is enormous in size, its mass is estimated only around 7 to 10 times the mass of the Sun. Why? Because much of its volume is thin gas. Huge does not always mean heavy. UY Scuti is losing material. UY Scuti is shedding mass constantly. It throws gas and dust into space. This creates a giant cloud around it. The star is slowly tearing itself apart. UY Scuti still the biggest star? For years, UY Scuti was called the largest known star. But now stars like Stephenson 2-18 may actually be larger. Still, UY Scuti remains one of the most famous giant stars ever discovered. By UMaze's scientists, UY Scuti helps astronomers understand how giant stars evolve, how stars die, how supernovae begin. It is a laboratory of extreme physics. 3 could fly around UY Scuti at the speed of a passenger jet. It would take many years just to circle it once. That is how gigantic it is. Scuti is nearing the end of its life. One day it may explode as a supernova. When that happens, it could outshine millions of suns, and after death it may become neutron star or black hole. UY Scuti is one of largest stars known, a red hypergiant, thousands of light years away, near the end of life, a future supernova candidate. It is not just a star, it is a cosmic giant on the edge of destruction. Now comes the real shock. How enormous is UY Scuti compared to our solar system? Let's scale the unimaginable. How big is UY Scuti really? Comparing UY Scuti to our solar system. Now comes the moment that truly breaks the human imagination. We have talked about UY Scuti's size in numbers, hundreds, thousands, millions of kilometers. But numbers alone do not help us feel how enormous it really is. So let's compare UY Scuti to something familiar. Our solar system. Only then can we understand the true scale of this cosmic giant. Stage 4.1 start with our sun. At the center of our solar system is our sun. The sun may seem gigantic to us, diameter 1.39.8% of all mass in the solar system. Yet beside UY Scuti, the sun becomes almost invisible. If the sun were the size of a basketball, UY Scuti would be larger than a skyscraper. Imagine tomorrow morning, the sun disappears. In its place appears UY Scuti. What happens? Its enormous surface expands outward across space. It would swallow. Mercury first, Mercury vanishes instantly. Then, Venus destroyed inside the star's burning atmosphere. Then, Earth, our entire planet, would be deep inside UY Scuti. No oceans, no atmosphere, no life. Earth would simply cease to exist. Mars also gets engulfed. The red planet becomes part of the red giant. Even asteroid belt regions may vanish inside it. How far would it reach? Depending on estimate size, older, larger calculations suggest UY Scuti could extend near Jupiter's orbit. Some revised, smaller estimates place it between Mars and Jupiter. Even the lower estimate is horrifying. That still destroys every inner planet. Visualizing the scale. Let's imagine planetary distances. Earth is 150 million kilometers from Sun. Mars is 228 million kilometers. Jupiter is 778 million kilometers. UY Scuti's radius can exceed 1 billion kilometers in some estimates. That is beyond normal human comprehension. Light takes time to cross it. Light travels 300,000 kilometers per second. Even at light speed, it can take over 2 hours to circle UY Scuti once. For comparison, light circles Earth in 0.13 seconds. That shows how massive this star is. If Earth orbited outside UY Scuti, suppose Earth somehow orbited just outside its surface. The sky would be terrifying. Endless red glowing atmosphere, giant boiling gas storms, radiation everywhere. No life could survive. UY Scuti is planet orbits. Here is the shocking planetary comparison. Planet orbit, safe from UY Scuti? Mercury, no. Venus, no. Earth, no. Mars, no. Jupiter, maybe. Edge danger. Saturn, usually safe. Entire inner solar system erased. And if you flew around UY Scuti, imagine boarding a jet airplane. Speed, 900 kilometers per hour to circle Earth, 44 hours to circle UY Scuti. Over 1,000 years. One trip around the star would outlast civilizations. Sun inside UY Scuti. How many suns fit inside? Historical estimates, nearly 5 billion suns. That means you could place billions of our suns inside it and still have room left. The star's atmosphere is chaotic. UY Scuti is not solid. Its outer layers are expanding gas, violent plasma storms, massive eruptions. Its atmosphere boils constantly. This is not peaceful space. It is cosmic chaos. If humans saw it from Earth's distance, if UY Scuti replaced Sun and Earth somehow stayed outside it, the star would fill most of the sky. It would appear hundreds of times larger than our Sun. Day and night would lose meaning. The sky becomes endless red fire. Why this scale is terrifying? Scuti reminds us. Our solar system feels enormous to humans. But in universe scale, even entire planetary systems can be tiny. One star can erase them. Cosmic perspective. Think about this. Earth contains 8 billion humans, yet Earth itself would vanish unnoticed inside UY Scuti. That is how small humanity is compared to giant stars. To summary, if UY Scuti replaced our Sun, Mercury disappears, Venus disappears, Earth disappears, Mars disappears, Jupiter may be threatened. This is not just a large star, this is a star big enough to consume worlds. And yet, what's even more shocking is this. UY Scuti may not even be the biggest star in the universe. There may be giants even larger. Final conclusion. So what is the largest star in universe? Current known contenders, Stephenson 2-18 and UY Scuti. But absolute biggest? Still unknown, because somewhere in deep space, an even greater giant may still be waiting. And that is the beauty of astronomy. Every answer leads to bigger mysteries. If this star amazed you, imagine what else is hiding in the universe. Black holes bigger than galaxies, stars larger than imagination, worlds stranger than science fiction. The universe is not only bigger than we think, it is bigger than we can think. That ends Screen TA. Subscribe for more space mysteries.